So if your marketing budget is zero, like mine, this episode's for you. So we're going to give 10 $0 ideas that actually get customers, not just views, not just likes, actual customers. Some are kind of a slow approach. Some are going to be a fast approach. But we all know we need customers and we need to not spend a bunch of money to get them. This episode is all about 10 marketing ideas that still work today, don't require a bunch of money. They do require some time, some of them. But sometimes that's all we can give. So we're going to keep this episode KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. Like, these are things that work. I've been doing them for almost 6 months now, and I've completely turned my business around. And the key is also to keep doing them. You can't get complacent. We can't stop right now. So let's go. Number 1. I talked about it last episode, but start your own podcast. If you don't have the time and the resources to do that, start a local video tour social media on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and make it a separate entity, but always put your logo, your company name everywhere you can on it. But I'm telling you, it's not only brand recognition, it will get you customers. It has got me a ton of customers doing that. The podcast and the video tours. Just do it. It's simple. Make sure you're in it. Make sure you're wearing a shirt. We'll get to this. That has your logo on it. Make sure you put your logo on that video. That's probably, this literally cost you $0. Why wouldn't you do this? It is a gold mine. So just do it. Make it fun. Okay, 2, create a referral program. So I have the affiliate program, but you could also have a referral program. So that's just giving your customers something, because nobody does anything for free in this world. We all know that. So they are 10 times more likely to do it if they're going to get something out of it themselves. We all know your customers have friends, and those friends have money. So give your customers a reason to bring them to you. A discount, a freebie, store credit, whatever works. I do commissions or merch credits. It's way cheaper than advertising, and if a friend refers you to somebody, you're more likely to use them. That's just how the game works. Quick example. So a cleaning company gives customers $25 off their next clean every time they send a new client. If you're a product person, like if you're a bakery, you can give away a free cupcake or something every time a friend says that they sent you there. 3. Okay, this can be time consuming, but it works. And it could be a long game if you do it right as well. So it's engage in local Facebook groups and all social media. So what I mean by that is, instead of just your business page or your personal page, get onto, I'm going to refer to local business group pages. You all have those wherever you lived. It's usually a save local or rely local or something like that. But go on there, not necessarily to post, but to comment on things. Don't be salesy, just give free advice. And eventually people will start knowing who you are, especially if you do it under your business name. And as many times as you can, refer somebody else to something. So if somebody on the group is looking for a plumber, you want to comment on there, the plumber does great work, and tag the plumber. Because I have those friends that, or just acquaintances, some of them I barely know, but they will tag Perch Merch in everything. And I remember those people forever. One is a real estate agent. So anytime anybody is talking to me about selling or buying a house, I refer them to that person, because they are always putting my company name on all social media. Now, a long play on this. Well, it's all kind of a long play, but find your 10 dream clients. Ask them to be your friend on social media or follow them, whichever social media you want. Don't hit them up for the sale. Don't do that outreach right away. You want to comment and like on any post that you actually find interesting. Don't do it on anything dumb. But hopefully they post a lot, or their business post a lot, and you always want to be the guy who comments on it. No, don't comment on a post or anything that already has 100 comments, because you're just getting lost in the shuffle. You want to be like one of the first 5 comments. And hopefully there are only 5 comments, because then he's really going to remember you. He, she, they, whatever it is. But I did that, but about 6 months ago, I started adding a bunch of friends and following a bunch of people that I just knew were other business owners. Didn't actually know who they were until I started following them on social media. And the example for me was, there's one who has multiple locations of basketball academies around the United States. And he was posting cool basketball tips, tricks, training exercises and stuff. And I found it interesting. So I would always like it and comment something like, that is awesome. I never had that kind of training when I was a kid. I'd be in the NBA if I would have had you around when I was a kid. Stuff like that. Just slowly here and there for 6 months. I hit him up last week on Facebook just saying, hey man, I love what you do with that basketball academy. Didn't know if you do merch or apparel for the kids or anything like that, but I would love to sit down and talk to you because that's what I do. And he goes, I do do it. I do do it. That's yeah, I do it, he says. And but he said, but I'm not loyal to anybody, so let's get on a call and chat. And he has like 6 basketball academies around the Midwest. So that worked. It didn't take a lot of combined time. It was 5 seconds here, 10 seconds there, but never be that person on any social media, especially LinkedIn. That's what drives me nuts, people. When somebody will send me a connection request on LinkedIn and I accept it, and that same day I get a sales pitch right back. That drives me nuts. We didn't even build a rapport. I have no idea who you are. Start supporting me first, and then we'll talk. Okay, 4, offer something. Anything you can free. Give something away at cost or free. You want something to get them in the door. Like Costco sells $1.50 hot dogs. They lose money on the hot dogs, but you're going to spend a lot more than $1.50 since you're in there getting a hot dog. So let's say you're a chiropractor. You can offer, $20 first time adjustments. You're not going to make any money off that first one, but if they become a weekly client, then it changes everything, right? For me, I give out free t-shirts and free promotional products, and they all say Perch Merch. I give out these shirts. I'm wearing one right now. They're Next Level Tri-Blend. These things are the most comfortable shirts in the world, and I tell everybody that. And if there's somebody who's coming in, they're thinking about buying apparel or something like that, I, tell them to go to their closet and find their most comfortable t-shirt, polo, quarter zip hoodie that they have and take a picture of the tag because I can get it. But I always try to give them a Perch shirt because 9 times out of 10, they're going to wear that around because every single time they come back, they're like, that shirt is so comfortable. I've had guys come back and be like, I need to get one of these for my wife. Do you have this size? And we just give it to them. It costs us $5. It would cost you more than that. But, still, whatever you have that you can give away. 5 is a customer spotlight series. So anytime you have a customer, especially one with another business, it doesn't even have to be a business owner. Just have a customer. People love getting attention brought upon themselves. So spotlight them on your social media. There's a variety of different ways to do it. If you're a hairstylist, obviously you can post some before and after photos showing how great they look because a lady always loves a picture when they are looking spectacular, which is usually right after they get their hair done. Tag them or collaborate with them with the thanks for trusting me with your hair, and then always ask for them to also give you a Google review because that's the time they're going to write that rave review and they're actually going to go do the review because you did something for them and showcased them looking good. I have a construction company that I know that they do like a Monday morning spotlight where they put like a 2 to 5 minute little video on Facebook and Instagram just highlighting another trade or another business. If they're building a convenience store, they either have the owner on there or they'll have the person who supplies the drywall or the framer, or it's not even always construction related. But of course, if that's your niche, that's kind of what you want to go for. But I see it almost every Monday on my feed. They'll do restaurant owners now. So they did a bakery owner. Like that person's going to remember that. And it took him 2 to 5 minutes to just record like, hey, today we're spotlighting you, tell us about your bakery. Oh, my bakery's here. I baked this, I baked that. And they're just happy you did that for them and you post it on your Facebook. This construction company has like 300 Facebook followers, but then that person is also going to share it and so on and so forth because it's all about the shares and the repost. So what we're trying to do is get out to our non-followers, people who have no idea we exist, right? Okay, number 6, door-to-door with cheap promotional giveaways. Notice I said cheap, not bad. You can find good, cheap promotional products that people are going to use. Don't bring food unless it's mints, because I had a landscape guy who told me he got all of his clients by going around to commercial buildings, and he had little notes that he would attach to a thing of Icebreaker's gum, and he would ask to talk to him. And he'd give them that, and they'd always chuckle. And he's like, that's our icebreaker. Can we talk about what I do now. And he said it would work 8 out of 10 times. But otherwise, give them something with your logo on it. I go around giving slap koozies out a lot because it's a conversation piece. People love them. Half the time, they have no idea what they are when they first see them. So I get to explain it to them. And then they're like, that's so cool. Like something neat like that. Like if you're a landscaper, you could drop branded seed packets door to door with a little like make your neighbors jealous sticker on them with your logo. I'd probably put like a little refrigerator magnet, business card type thing, something that they can stick on their fridge, because that's something they're going to use and throw away once they're done with the seeds, the packet's done. You know, a lot of breweries will hand out branded bottle openers to every nearby restaurant, their logo on one side and it says drink local on the other. Suddenly restaurants start ordering their beer. The other one is kind of leave the stuff in public areas. Like if you can get pens, if you can get stickers, like those are great to just leave behind anywhere, especially if you're at a restaurant. Those servers love pens because people steal their pens. So there's a good chance that the waitress is going to have your pen and then it's going to end up in the hands of somebody else who stole it after they signed their check. You know, stickers can go anywhere. I mean, I wouldn't suggest just randomly putting stickers on places' walls, but you could if you wanted to. Because most of the time, they're probably just going to leave it on there because it's harder to get it off if you get a real good one. But it's free exposure. And bonus point if you actually make it a good pen. Like everybody has that one pen that they try to keep at all times because they love the way it writes, right? What if that pen had your logo on it? One, I can make that happen, so that's a selfless plug. But it's true. Think about it, right? That one that you always keep near you or within eyeshot because you don't want anybody else stealing it. 8 kind of goes back to the social media, but customer tag and repost. So ask a happy customer to post a photo or video of themselves with your product and tag you. It's basically like asking for a Google review, but this is actually going to work probably 10 times better than a Google review. And then you can repost it on your social media as well. So it's like a testimonial, but you're not the one posting the testimonial. They are, if that makes sense. They're putting it on their social media. Okay, direct outreach. We did a whole episode on this, and I am still doing it. And I'm telling you, this has been the biggest game changer of my business is direct outreach to 10 potential customers every day. And I'm basically sticking to warm outreach. And check out that episode because I'm still trying to do it daily, and it's still working. I text, DM, email, whatever works. Texting is still number one. If you can text someone, if you can get a referral from someone and have them introduce you to somebody 10 times better, use your friends, family, past clients, use their sphere of influence, basically, is what I'm doing. And as long as you do a good job, they'll just keep doing it. They'll just keep referring you people. But check out that episode because I'm telling you, I haven't even made it to the 60 days and my business is crazy right now. So just so you know, I'm not talking cold outreach. You can do cold outreach all day. Technically, most of these other ones are cold outreach. Posting on TikTok is a cold outreach if you want to look at it that way. And you get only 200 views, but that's 200 cold outreaches. And if you got 1 or 2 likes or 1 or 2 follows off of that, well, it's probably about the same you're going to get as just sending a bunch of cold emails to people that have no idea who you are, which is why that social media strategy of following them or becoming friends with them first and then slowly getting to that point works a lot better. Just saying. Again, number 10, be a walking billboard. Like me, I am always in Perch merch stuff. My wife despises it. She does make me change when we go out to dinner at a nicer restaurant, and that's fine. Otherwise, I'm always in Perch merch gear. I'm always in a hat that says Perch merch. If not, I'm in a shirt, a hoodie, a coat. Put your logo on everything. You're already wearing stuff out. You might as well have your logo on it because it's how people are going to associate you with your business. Does this make sense? I feel like it makes sense. People are more likely to recognize me off of my shirt than my face. They're like, oh, or I've had people just be like, oh, Perch merch. I know them. I've heard of Perch merch. Thanks. Awesome. You know, so always have your business cards right there. If they ask about that shirt, you give them a business card and tell them what you do. Tell them how you can help them. So there you go. Keep it simple, stupid. 10 $0 marketing ideas. You can start right now. You don't tell me you don't have time for this. You could do half of these while you're on the toilet in the morning or while you're trying to figure out what to eat for dinner. It doesn't take a lot of time and you can do it in short little segments. So just have a plan. Like before you go to bed, instead of scrolling TikTok for the 20 minutes to 2 hours that you do, make it about scrolling for a purpose with your business in mind. Anyway, if you made it all this far, listen, like, subscribe, tell your friends about this. Text me with any ideas that you have, 402-890-2000. Because again, I would love to add to this list. I would love to try something for 30 days. If anybody has a good idea, I will try anything for 30 days and then I can report back and make an episode about it. So anyway, till next time, peace.